1999 Lincoln Cent. Today, we are diving into a modern penny that may seem common but holds some surprises for collectors. While billions were minted, certain high-grade examples, rare varieties, and error coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and record-breaking auction prices. History of the 1999 Lincoln Cent. The Lincoln Cent has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1999 penny is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial Cent series, 1959 to 2008, before the design changed in 2009 for Lincoln's bicentennial. In 1999, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, making it seem like an ordinary coin. However, certain error coins and high-grade examples have become extremely valuable in recent years. Design of the 1999 Lincoln Cent. The 1999 Lincoln Cent features a classic design that had been used for decades, obverse, front side, designed by Victor David Brenner, featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait in profile. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust," above Lincoln's head, "Liberty." To the left, the year, 1999, to the right, the mint mark, P for Philadelphia or D for Denver, below. The year, no mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. Reverse, back side, features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can see a tiny engraving of Lincoln's statue inside the memorial. The inscriptions include, "United States of America," at the top, "E pluribus unum," below that, 1 cent, at the bottom. The coin is made of copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper, which has been the standard composition since 1982. Rarity of the 1999 Lincoln Cent. While most 1999 pennies are common, certain rare varieties and errors make them extremely valuable. The most famous is the 1999 Wide AM variety, mintage numbers 1999, P, Philadelphia Mint 5,237,600,000, over 5.2 billion, 1999, D, Denver Mint 6,360,065,000, over 6.3 billion, 1999, S, San Francisco Mint, proofs 347,966 with over 11 billion coins produced. Most circulated 1999 pennies are only worth face value. However, if you have a high-grade uncirculated penny or a rare error, the value can increase significantly. Valuable 1999 Lincoln Cent varieties and errors. 1. 1999 Wide AM variety, rare and valuable. One of the rarest and most valuable modern Lincoln Cent varieties is the 1999 Wide AM penny. In 1999, the proof die design was accidentally used on some regular circulation pennies. The letters A and M in America on the reverse are spaced further apart than normal. The Wide AM. This variety is extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay big money for it. Value of the 1999 Wide AM penny, circulated condition, $100, $500 ms 65 or higher, $1,000, $3,000 auction highlight, A. 1999 Wide AM Lincoln Cent graded MS 67 by PCGS sold for over $6,000. 2. 1999 Close AM, regular version, common. Most 1999 pennies have a close AM, where the letters A and M in America almost touch. These are very common and worth only face value unless in high grades. 3. 1999 Off-center strike. If a penny was struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing, it can be worth $50 to $500, depending on how extreme the error is. 4. 1999 Double die obverse, DDO, or reverse, DDR. Some 1999 Lincoln Cents show doubling in the inscriptions or Lincoln's features. If you find a clear double die, the coin could be worth $100, $1,000 plus. 5. 1999 S-proof Lincoln Cent, cameo and deep cameo, proof pennies were struck at the San Francisco Mint, S, mint mark, and have a mirror-like finish. High-grade PR 70 deep cameo, DCAM, examples can be worth $200, $500 plus. Auction prices for the 1999 Lincoln Cent. Some 1999 pennies have sold for impressive prices at auction. Here are some record-breaking sales: 1999 P wide AM, MS 67RD, PCGS $6000 plus 1999 D Lincoln Cent, MS 69RD, PCGS $4,200 plus 1999 S Proof Lincoln Cent, PR 70 DCAM, PCGS $800 plus. How to find a valuable 1999 penny. Check the reverse for a wide AM. If you find one, it could be worth thousands. Look for high-grade coins. Uncirculated or proof pennies in MS 67 or higher are valuable. Search for errors, off-center strikes, double dies, or misaligned dies can be worth big money. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Small details can make a huge difference in value. How to sell a valuable 1999 penny. If you have a valuable 1999 penny, follow these steps. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a wide AM variety, high-grade coin, or error, submit it to PCGS, NGC, or ANAX for authentication. Sell online. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are great places to sell collectible coins. Visit a local coin dealer or show. Some dealers specialize in Lincoln cents and may offer competitive prices. Check auction prices. If your coin is rare, you may want to consign it to a major coin auction for maximum profit. Final thoughts: the 1999 Lincoln Cent may seem common, but rare varieties like the wide AM and high-grade specimens can be worth thousands of dollars. If you have a 1999 penny, be sure to check its reverse design, condition, and for any errors. You might have a hidden treasure in your collection. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1999 Lincoln Cent. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting insights. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.
1980 Lincoln Cent coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we are diving into the 1980 Lincoln Cent, a small but significant part of U.S. coinage history. While most of these pennies are common, certain high-grade examples and rare errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Stick around as we explore its design, history, rarity, and auction prices. You might have a valuable penny hiding in your collection. History of the 1980 Lincoln Cent. The 1980 Lincoln Cent continued the long-running Lincoln Wheat and Memorial Series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. By 1980, the penny had already undergone a major change in its composition. From 1909 to 1982, U.S. 1-cent coins were primarily made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This made the 1980 penny one of the last years to feature the original copper-heavy composition before the switch to a zinc core with a thin copper coating in 1982. The Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints produced over 14 billion 1980 pennies, making it a very common coin. However, some rare varieties and high-grade examples are worth far more than face value. Design of the 1980 Lincoln Cent. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Cent features a design that has remained familiar to collectors for decades. Obverse, front side, features the right-facing bust of Abraham Lincoln. "In God We Trust" is inscribed above Lincoln's head. Liberty appears to the left. The date, 1980, is located to the right. Coins minted in Denver or San Francisco will have a D or S mint mark below the year. Reverse backside features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. "United States of America" is inscribed along the top. "E pluribus unum" appears above the memorial. The denomination, 1 cent, is found at the bottom. This reverse design remained in use from 1959 to 2008, before being replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial designs in 2009 and the Union Shield design in 2010. Mintage and rarity of the 1980 Lincoln Cent. The U.S. Mint produced a total of over 14 billion pennies in 1980, distributed as follows: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, 7 for 14, 705,000. Denver Mint, D, mint mark, 5, 140, 098, 660 San Francisco Mint, S. Mintmark, Proof Coins, 3, 554, 806. Because of these high mintage numbers, most 1980 pennies are only worth face value in circulated condition. However, certain high-grade specimens, proof coins, and error varieties can command high prices at auction. Value of the 1980 Lincoln Cent. The value of a 1980 penny depends on its condition, mint mark, and whether it has any rare errors. Circulated condition, worn coins, face value, $0.01 slightly better condition, 2 cents. $0.10 since billions of these coins were produced. Circulated examples hold little premium value unless they have errors or high grades. Uncirculated condition, mid-state grades. MS60 to MS64, 50 cents. $2 MS65, strong luster, few marks $5. $10 MS66, $20. $50 MS67, pristine example, scarce in this grade $200. $1,000 plus auction highlight. A 1980 Lincoln Cent graded MS67 by PCGS sold for over $1,800. 1980s proof Lincoln Cent, San Francisco Mint, PR67 Deep Cameo, $5. $10 PR69 Deep Cameo, $20. $40 PR70 Deep Cameo, perfect grade $300. $500 rare errors and varieties of the 1980 Lincoln Cent. Certain error coins can make a 1980 Lincoln Cent. Extremely valuable. Here are the top varieties to look for. 1. 1980 off-center strike. Some 1980 pennies were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing. A 10% off-center strike might be worth $25 to $50, while a 50% off-center example can sell for $300 plus. 2. 1980 double die obverse DDO. Some pennies show doubling in the date or lettering due to a misalignment in the die. A strong 1980 DDO penny can be worth $100 to $1,000 plus, depending on the severity of the doubling and condition. 3. 1980 penny struck on a dime planchet. If a penny was accidentally struck on a dime planchet, it will be smaller and silver-colored. These rare errors can be worth $500. $2,000. 4. 1980 broad strike error. A penny struck without a raised rim due to improper die pressure. These errors can be worth $50 to $300, depending on condition. If you think you have a rare variety or error, getting it certified by PCGS or NGC is the best way to determine its true value. How to sell a 1980 Lincoln Cent. If you have a 1980 penny and want to sell it, follow these steps. Check its condition. Coins in MS67 or higher are much more valuable. Look for rare errors. A double die, off-center strike, or planchet error can be worth big money. Get it graded. If you have a high grade or rare variety, getting it certified by PCGS, NGC, or Annex will increase its value. Sell online. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great for selling collectible coins. Visit a local coin dealer or show. You can also sell to local coin shops or attend coin shows for potential buyers. Final thoughts. The 1980 Lincoln Cent is an interesting piece of U.S. numismatic history. While most are only worth face value, certain high-grade specimens and rare errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you have one, be sure to check its condition, look for rare varieties, and consider getting it graded. You might be holding onto a hidden treasure. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1980 Lincoln Cent. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting insights. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!